Hey all and welcome to episode 66 of Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode. Last time, basically, we just kind of dug this area out. I dug out the roof one more block, which actually creates access here. We'll do something about that later, but I think the pattern on the ceiling is neat. Those blocks are there because we have our blood falling into those. We'll get a different cap of cobblestone on them, but I want to get kind of this stuff set up first. So here's our crafting monitor set up with co-processing units and crafting storage. And here are the interfaces with the molecular assembly. Boy, that's tough to say for me right now. Molecular assemblers. This is using 4 channels for some reason. I feel like it should be like 8. I don't know if I do that. If I do that. So using 4. Apparently. No, it's only using 1. But if I do that, should update at some point. I'm not sure which one of these things uses channels. Apparently the interfaces. So if I do that, that should update to 3, right? If I do that, then it should be 4. And if I do that, it should be 5. No? That's weird, right? Though, in the screenshots I'm seeing of these setups, what if I do something like I think I was actually planning on doing that to start with. Is that going to update to be 8? I feel like it should, but also if it does, we have a problem. Because this also takes up a channel. It's not updating to 8 though. And it says that all of these things are online. So, okay. As far as I understand it, we can just kind of expand on this this setup here and just make this bigger and bigger and bigger, so long as our channels are fine with it. And this goes all the way back up to our main controller. Which, there's that. Comes up through. Channels are hard, guys. Is that where it's connecting? It is. Okay, so this one dense is using 13 things. I'm gonna break that and replace it with a smart cable so I can see what's going on. Using 8 of 8. Let's put another dense there. Because that's where kind of our two things are converging. 10. 15. What? I don't know. I don't overly want to mess with channels right now. I'm probably gonna regret it later. Now this is using 6. What's happening? Oh. I see. And this is only using 7 because there's another thing over there that's using... I see, okay. Alright. So 6 of these interfaces are connected. So for now, I'm gonna do that. Because only 6 of these can be used. Because somewhere along the line, and 7 are shooting off there. What? I don't understand. 7 are coming up. Does that use one? Probably, right? Very, very probably. Yeah. Which makes this 8. Now, what I can do is... well, I can't. I don't have enough made. In theory, though. Expand that down to be here. Is that right? I think so. Dense. Smart. Ah, that's right. We're out of glowstone. Okay. Anyway. So that's... I guess the temporary solution will look to these channels for... there are lots better ways to deal with channels. I think that's for later, though. Let's get... we already have these set up. So for example, let's look at what it would take to make this... what, a machine frame? Gosh, that's not what I'm looking for. Cool. Here we are. Alright. So if we want to automate making basic machine casings, we choose what pattern here we want. It's going to be the iron and aluminum plates here. We say boom, move items, boom, made the pattern, and then, can we go here? I think so, right? And say boom, you're in a molecular assembler. Now, if I go in here, I say I want a basic machine casing. There should be. There's a button somewhere to be able to request things even if there's items. So I say I want 1. Next, it'll show me what I'm missing. I'm missing dense iron plates. Okay, cool. So we'll work on that, right? However, that's really as simple as it is. Now, to set up automating the pieces to this, I say I want aluminum plates. First we go back into our pattern terminal. Generally, we want to allow substitutions. Crafting pattern, processing pattern. I say I want aluminum plates. Through... you have compactors, right? No. Cool. Seems weird, right? We're back here. Compactor, pressurizer. compactor or pressurizer. So we say, want the right thing. Do we want pressurizer or compactor? Let's say compactor for now. Alright. And boom. What's hitting me? Something killed itself on me. Alright, that's fine. And then, to set up autocrafting with machines, not sure, I didn't get that far. It should. Be as simple as hooking up this interface next to a compactor. And then, of course, connecting it to our thing here. So let's make these smart cables so I can see what's going on. Storage bus, smart cable. That should just be one channel, right? Yeah. So if we say did that and did that. Whoa. Okay. We'll put it on that side. You are not doing anything. Put that in there. Probably gonna have to move with that, but we'll see in a moment. And this should be using 2. Cool. Now, let's see if we can request aluminum plates. Try one more thing real quick. It's probably the thing. Yeah. Cool. So it's that simple for machines, right? So we have the input connected to the interface, which is connected to our cables to our controller. Cool. And then that, of course, outputs to this thing. Currently. What we're going to do is something much, much cooler. We're getting there. And then aluminum so neat. We're going to move most of our machines into the basement. Connected to interfaces. I need to do more research and looking into how channels work. There are things called what are they called? P2P tunnels that I think we'll need to make use of. If I understand them right, it's a big if. P2P tunnels will basically condense a bunch of channels into one channel. But you can't nest P2P channels together. I think. Let me look. Can I zoom in on this picture that I'm looking at here? That's what it looks like. Anyway. Let me actually look at what it takes. A pressurizer can make this. So we're actually going to change this pattern. This interface was just a test. We weren't keeping that. Let's change this pattern. And can I wipe it? I can. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Pattern. We are going to, well, that's actually still the pattern we want. It doesn't matter what you search for, what you pull from, as long as the input-output is the same. So I could put this pattern connected to a compactor, connected to a metal former, a pressurizer, blah blah blah. But we'll use the pressurizer because I can also make the desk iron plates. And that means we need to be able to make iron plates, right? Which can also be done with the compressor, or pressurizer. So, the first machine we are going to move is the pressurizer. And that's going to go down below. We still need to move power down there, and we'll need to sort out a solution for our channels. I need to look more into how channels work, and maybe spitballing ideas right now, but maybe I can make a separate ME system that's just for crafting? Is that a thing I can do? Probably not, right? Probably not. I'll look more into it, but this pressurizer is going to come with us. Boop. We're going to take that energy relay. And then reconnect these I don't have that tool on me. Laser. At actually hello? I know there's a special thing I need to connect the lasers. I know there is. I'm not crazy. This thing is a wrench. Crazy. Am I blind? Yeah. Well, in my defense, it didn't highlight. So, there's that. Alright. So, we are going to need to come down here. We're going to want something very silly like this going on. Which is actually not how it's gonna go. Because this is gonna go back here. And this boy is gonna go straight down. They're much easier to facade. So. Didn't need that to come down quite so far. But you will go around. Cool. And then. Is that reconnected fully? Yeah. That goes up, okay. And this comes down. Sweet. And I just embed power into this wall. One deeper even. Because this first thing here is going to be machines. This first outer layer. That's going to be machines. Case and point. Machine. Machine. So the idea is then pretty simple. We take an interface. We say beep boop bop boop beep. A pressurizer. Does that accept and yeah. You put those into the pressurizer. This needs to be connected. Right. So it'll probably be machines, top layer. There'll have to be extraction, right? Which is more channels. In theory, it only has to be one more channel. Because... Ooh, really? Alright. Let's check it. We say we want a storage crate. Small should be fine. That goes right there. Then we grab item conduit, boop. This is insert. This is extract, always active. So this pressurizes, right? This inserts, this pressurizes, inserts into here, and then we put a import bus. Cool. So we put an import bus here, which connects to here. It'll be another channel, right? But we'll sort out channels soon. Has to be soon, right? I think channels are very confusing. Anyway, yeah. We're getting the basics of autocrafting down, and it's more confusing and involved than I would like, I think. Refined storage is much simpler because it doesn't have channels. This is probably a more fair storage system though, because it's more restricted, right? Anyway, that is it for this episode. Next time, we will continue setting up our new space for our machines down here, which will be cool, and setting all this up just wasn't really necessary, but that's okay. That's alright. So, yeah. We're gonna start moving like these alloy furnaces, probably this compactor too. Quartz grindstone is fine. Set up a furnace down there of some kind. Yeah, gonna be a good time. We'll also move these things down there over time. We also need to find a solution to glowstone, but for now, I think in between episodes I'm going to just go mine a bunch of glowstone. So, cool. Yeah. That's it from me, guys. Again, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying the content. Let me know. Or feel free to even like post links to good websites that explain channels well, things that have helped you, your own setups. Because when I'm... I can only imagine what I'm going to be doing will be very inefficient. Already is, right? Yeah, it's gonna cause problems for us later down the road, I think. I'll try to prevent that thing from happening, but it probably just won't happen. So yeah. Again, that's it for me. Thanks for staring at the sun.